There's a woman right now sitting in court accused of murdering her police officer boyfriend. But here's the catch. She insists she didn't do it. She says the people who was sworn to uphold justice, his fellow police officers, are framing her. Blood collected with red Solo cups, a mysterious Google search about freezing to death, and a detective fired for hateful text about her. Sounds like a twisted thriller, right? Well, this one is happening now, and everyone watching is wondering, who the hell is telling the truth? This isn't a fictional crime drama. This is the real-life murder trial of Karen Reed, unfolding in a quiet Massachusetts town. It began on a freezing January morning in 2022, when Boston police officer John O'Keefe was found lifeless, partially buried in snow, outside a fellow officer's home. Karen Reed, his girlfriend, was the one who found him. She screamed, hysterical, repeatedly saying, "I hit him." But soon, whispers turned to accusations, and Karen claimed a chilling conspiracy. She insists Officer O'Keefe was actually killed inside the house, then deliberately placed in the snow to frame her. And as detectives dug deeper, things quickly turned strange. Blood samples casually collected in red Solo cups, crime scenes hastily cleared with leaf blowers, and detectives caught sending hateful text messages. Suddenly, the lines between victim and villain blurred, and the real horror wasn't just the death itself, but the questions emerging about who might be hiding the truth. She's gripping the steering wheel, her breath fogging up the windshield. Snow is piling up fast, blurring her view as she searches desperately for John. Karen's voice shakes as she whispers to her best friend, "I don't know. Did I hit him?" Minutes later, headlights cut through the early morning darkness, illuminating a figure lying motionless in the snow. Karen stumbles out of her SUV, screaming, panic crackling in her voice. "John! Oh my god! I hit him! I think I hit him!" Her voice echoes through the silent neighborhood, breaking apart into sobs. Paramedics arrive to chaos. Karen is inconsolable, pacing frantically, pleading over and over, "Please, just help him." But John O'Keefe doesn't move. Snowflakes cling to his frozen face, already pale, eyes closed as if sleeping. But the reality is much darker. And just feet away, inside a house owned by another police officer, neighbors peer out from behind curtains, watching silently as Karen's world collapses into confusion and grief. The story of Karen Reed doesn't end in the snowstorm. It ends tangled in whispers, lies, and a system built to protect its own. Investigators collected evidence using red Solo cups and leaf blowers, like amateurs covering tracks at a college party, not professionals handling a murder. Lead investigator Michael Proctor, the man responsible for finding the truth, was suspended, then fired for sending text openly mocking Karen Reed, the woman he was supposed to investigate fairly. The defense argued the true villains hid behind badges, a tight circle of law enforcement protecting their own. They pointed directly at Officer Brian Albert, suggesting John O'Keefe died not from a hit and run, but from something sinister that happened inside Albert's home. Evidence was ignored, timelines conveniently skewed, and vital witnesses, testimonies, brushed aside. Today, Karen Reed awaits the jury's decision in her retrial. She lives trapped between nightmares, facing prison for a crime she insists she didn't commit, haunted daily by the image of John frozen in the snow. But Officer Albert and those who allegedly helped him, they're still wearing badges, still walking free. And John O'Keefe, he remains voiceless, lost beneath layers of secrecy and silence. Because sometimes, the truth is colder than the snow John O'Keefe died in. Subscribe to Case Solvers Club for more cases like this. We investigate, We analyze and we uncover the truth, one case at a time.